You need to manipulate your environment to work in your favor towards your goals. So you want to make it as hard as possible to be unhealthy and as easy as possible to make healthy decisions. Let's talk about strategies on how we can do that. So what I mean is that you can change your environment to work in your favor. You can make your environment help you achieve the goals that you're after. When I say make it as easy as you can to be healthy and as hard as you can to be unhealthy, what's some examples here? So a really easy, quick example is to do a kitchen makeover. There's a general rule that if it's in the house, you will eat it. Now, to minimize making unhealthy choices, what are some steps you can take? Of course, you want to remove any foods that you are likely to binge on or that you are more likely to succumb to over healthier foods. On the flip side, how can you make it easier to be healthy in this situation? Make sure your fridge and make sure your cupboard is always stocked full of healthy options. Make sure you've got fruit and vegetables available at all times. Make sure you have some form of lean meat ready to go. Another way to make it easier to be healthy is to have frozen meals ready to go in the freezer. If there's any leftovers that you've cooked for when you're pre-prepping, put them in the freezer. That way there'll always be some meals that you can just heat up in the microwave for 4 to 5 minutes and are good to go. So what are some other examples? When it comes to exercise, I always have a spare pair of gym clothes, some old crappy runners, and an old towel in my car, just in case I forget my gym clothes or forget my equipment, or if I want to do a gym session on a whim. Plenty of clients of mine pre-pack their gym clothing the night before and have it waiting at the door ready to go. So if it's waiting at the door ready to go, it's very hard to forget in the morning coming through the doorway. Have a training buddy that's going to make you more likely to get to the gym or more likely to, to go up Castle Hill or do some form of cardio. There's so many steps that you can take to make it easier to be healthy and harder to be unhealthy. And you want to be using these as much as possible. And those people that are most successful have their little strategies, have their little techniques that help them to make the right decisions more often and making those right decisions easier than, having to rely on willpower, having to rely on being reminded, that sort of stuff. So manipulate your environment. Use your environment to make it easy. Because, especially if you're starting this, it's gonna be tough at first. Getting into these habits, finding ways to make it work, it's gonna be tough. You want to make that process as easy and as simple as you can. Okay, train smart, guys. Make it easy. All right, I'll see you later.